Ondo State Governor Rotimi Akeredolu has signed the anti-open grazing bill passed by the State House of Assembly into law. The assent was in line with the resolution of the last meeting Southern Governors Forum held in Lagos on July 5th, 2021, where Southern leaders unanimously adopt September 1st, 2021 as the deadline for the signing of the bills in their various states. Akeredolu signed the bill into law a few days after President Buhari directed that 368 grazing sites should be reviewed across 25 states. Buhari had shown preference for grazing routes and expressed reservations against anti-open grazing laws in the past. Headers under the Miyetti have also said they will not recognize the Southern Governors' anti-grazing laws, describing it as satanic. The National Secretary of the Miyetti Hassan, in an interview said members of the organization will not recognize any anti-open grazing policy in the country. We don't recognize anti-grazing law. Nobody can do any anti-grazing policy in Nigeria, where we are constitutionally guaranteed the right of the movement and occupation, Hassan said, referring to the September 1st deadline set up by the Southern Governors to ban the open grazing policy. I think that open grazing has been overtaken by events where the federal government is reviving the grazing reserves and grazing routes. Ranches are coming up across the state. Any policy that will hit off the polite, I don't think is desirable for the country now. This is as the September 1st deadline set aside by Southern Governors for the bounding of open grazing nears. The header said the planned policy had been overtaken by events, declaring the group's support for Nigerian government's plan to revive grazing reserves, grazing routes as facilitate ranching in all the states. But according to a statement by the Commissioner for Information and Orientation in Ondo State, Donald Ojogo, Akeredolu signed the bill into law in his office on Tuesday. The move is in line with the resolution of the Southern Governors Forum as its last meeting in Lagos, where September 1st was set as the deadline for governors in southern Nigeria to sign the open grazing bill into law. This is worldwide and a very laudable development aimed at stemming needless instances of battles, conflicts, as well as infractions on the enviably peaceful disposition of the good people of Ondo State. It is very relevant to declare and indeed reiterate that the law shall rather engender a more cordial, mutually benefiting relationship among residents of the state, irrespective of ethnicity, religion. For emphasizes, no particular group of persons is the target. Well, it is the hope of government that all residents will take ample advantage of this law to enhance our socio-economic well-being in Ondo State. Compliance of some shall be given the utmost attention. Government shall pursue with vigor through lawful means to ensure strict compliance. In this regard, dictates of the new law shall be made available to the public for proper information, more depth of understanding on content, as well as other relevant areas, the statement said. The bill was passed on July 2nd, 21 as part of the effort to finding solutions to issue if security, cattle rearing as well as grazing of livestock in the states. Wow, best news ever in the last decade under Buhari. We move. You are a man, Mr. Governor. I thank you for all you have been doing to make sure that you have tried, to protect the lives of your people. I give kudos to this Governor Akeredolu of Ondo State, for his bold step taken on the anti-open grazing bill into law. That is my governor. He is a good man. Leader leading by example. Open grazing is no longer fashionable. Embrace ranching and be more productive. A bold step in the right direction. Come on, wondering what other Western, Southern, and Eastern governors are waiting for. We move. And our useless man called governors in the Southeast are still mute. We are watching them. Our land belongs to us and not to the devilish descendants of Usman Danfodio. We say what we want to use our lands for, and we have decided it. After all, the North have their own separate laws, and no one is holding them. Hisbar is running people, and the Northern are clapping. We don't want open grazing in our lands, and is our law final. So guys, you've all heard it now. Akeredolu has finally passed anti-open grazing bill into law. So it's no longer a joke or whatever. This has come to stay in the south, southeast, the southwest. So we are waiting and watching to see what other governors in the south will do concerning this. So guys, I'm going to drop it here. Kindly hit the comment section. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate. Bye for now.